It is 8:22 a.m. on Saturday. I believe it is the 18th of August. And yes, it is the 18th of August. So it's like pretty much the last weekend before school starts down here in South Florida. I think there might be maybe another county that might start the week after, but it's pretty much over. And we all know what happens when it's pretty much over with the summer is that we basically get more work. You know, it seems like the storms just they perk up right around this time. So we do have a lot of activity out there. So let me go first to Gordon. Okay, well here let me go over this one right here. Gordon actually is way out here, and it's actually heading towards the Straits of Gibraltar. Actually, Portugal and those areas are going to get some really good waves out of this. So we'll get a close-up of that, and basically it's gotten itself together. It's a hurricane now. Hasn't really produced anything for us, but at least it was some kind of activity out there that maybe gets you a little bit excited about the season. So I do think it's ramping up. So there's no doubt about that. It's ramping up, and of course it should be around this time. It's usually this is the peak of we're about a month away from the peak. So we'll see how that goes. But then now you got this other storm that just popped up yesterday. It was Helena, and I'll tell you the truth, I'm having a hard time finding the center on this thing. It actually was named out this way, and then came in over this way. But they're still saying that the center's out over this area and over the water still. So although it may look like it's not, I'll have to see, because there might be some kind of reformation off the coast. So we'll see how it is. It's not going to do much for anybody. You know, maybe send a little wave up to South Padre Island up around Texas there. But this is the area that, and it's really hard to see because the satellite loops are not really covering the area. But they're giving it, as far as I remember, a 40% chance of development. And I think it's got a really good chance, and even a better chance to develop. So the thing is it's got this huge area of moisture around it, which is not common to what had happened in the past. There's a lot of moisture around this thing to protect it, and so I do think that we're going to get some activity off of that. So when that happens, when that does form, I think we'll probably see that thing come across the Caribbean. Actually, probably it's possible that it might come actually a little bit north of the Caribbean and head up towards the Mid-Atlantic area. So we'll have to see how that goes. What? Kyle's here. Say hi, Kyle. Hi. Yeah, he's gotten a little bit bigger lately. So why don't you go on inside? Well, you think this is going to develop over here? See that storm right there? Where's the other storm? Well, where is it? Point to it.
There.
Yeah, you're right. So there's a storm there. There's actually a storm in the Gulf of Mexico, and then there's going to be a big, massive storm down here in the intertropical convergence zone. So we'll have to see how that goes. He starts second grade on Monday, which he's really excited about. Right? Yeah. You guys have a good weekend. Right now, there's not much. I mean, there's hardly any winds. There's hardly anything. There might be a little bit of a bump up, you know, in Central Florida, maybe North Florida. But down here in South Florida, it is as stagnant as can be. Air conditioners running 24 hours a day. But all right, you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later.